I watch this one creator called Chad, and she's pretty funny, and she does like commentary videos. And my favorite thing is when she does TikToks, and she'll sing the TikTok songs herself, so she doesn't get like copyright infringement. And I'm like, genius move.
Hey, I mean, yeah, that's clever.
Right? And they're always terrible, but you're like, that's how you get around it and still like get the joke across from the TikTok.
Exactly.
You know? Like, there you go.
Yeah, and it's still entertaining.
Right. Oh, there we go. I love how Sonic immediately is just okay with being picked up by the bugs.
Dude, it's
he's like, take me, brother.
Carry
me home.
When you pick up a cat by the neck, like that sounded really morbid.
I don't know how you do that.
You can pick up
my cat. No. You cannot pick up by its neck.
Dude,
it's not gonna happen.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you, but I don't know what your cat looks like. I've never met your cat, but I hear a lot of people
follow
talking
him
about your
on
cat.
Ray. Follow his Instagram on Raymundo Delgato. What's his fucking actual username? Yeah, it's the Raymundo_Delgato.
Okay.
And if you want to see beautiful pictures of my gigantic fucking cat.
So I was gonna say, it sounds like you and Castle are owners of the same fucking cat, because he also has a really fat cat that is really angry all the time.
He's not angry all the time. He snuggled with me earlier.
Yeah, it's exactly what Castle says. But we've met Castle's cat, and that thing wanted to like murder us or eat us. I'm not really sure which one came first. But
I know all the time people are like, that cat tried to eat me. I was like, he tried to eat you less than other people, so he likes you. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
he accepts you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, what is up with you two and your gigantic angry cats?
They need a home. They need a life. They need a good life.
You know what? That's fair. Oh, fuck this boss, by the way. This is the worst boss. Next to the Oil Ocean boss.
Like, he was big when I got him, so it's not like one of those things where like I fed him wrong and he was fucked up, you know, like this is like, we gotta save this fat boy. He needs to live.
Gotcha. Are you trying to like help him lose weight?
Oh, he lost tons of weight. When we first got him, he was 30 pounds. He's 23 or 22 pounds right now.
That's not bad. 30 pounds is way too much for a cat.
Yeah.
I
have a cat that lives with my family. He's a very cute, small Siamese cat. He's smaller than the average cat, but he's only like 7 pounds or something like that.
Right? That's the normal cat is like 6-7 pounds. So like picking them up by the neck, like I'm like whenever I see people do that, I'm amazed because I'm like that must be really like something to pick him up by the neck, because I tried today to try to pick him up by the neck, and you know he calms down like other cats when you hold him by the neck, but there's no way you're fucking lifting him, you know, from that one piece of neck. Like Jesus Christ.
I've had to do that to my cat like only one time, and yeah, it's, you know, it's like a sensory trigger thing for them. It's just like they know that like they're in trouble or some shit, and they just go limp.
They're just like, yes, mother, carry me. Oh, get that one ring. Oh, there we go. Nice. So, tail's really coming through.
Yeah, this boss takes a long ass time.
Seriously, how many times have you hit this motherfucker?
Well, you gotta do it into the spike.
Yeah, you gotta do it into the spikes, but you gotta get the momentum right. It's like a lot of bullshit. But yeah, we almost ran out of time there. We were in the final minute.
Hey, who cares? We got it.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
How far did you make it into this game?
So it's the oil level?
Yeah,
I want to say it's the one that I got stuck on.
That is the final boss in that stage is fucking awful.
Like the real thing is that Deshaun was so pissed I didn't beat the game that he came over and fucking beat that level for me and was like, "You have no excuse now." And I was like, "No, I want an excuse." Wait, no.
Well, now you're gonna have no excuse because you're gonna watch us beat the game.
Right? They're gonna be like, "Oh, that's how you do it." Oh.
That's how you do it. Oh god.
That's how it's done. There we go. Hey-oh. Right through the wall. Like, if you're talking about, like, Eggman, like, he must make his money off of the repairs he has to do to all the stuff he builds. You know, like he's like, it's a big scam.
Wait, how does he make his money?
Yeah, how do you make money from that? It's your own thing.
Losing money. Oh, like
because
like
it's already
robots?
public property.
Dude,
I thought it was private property.
No. Imagine you're building these robots and you're giving them like sentience, and they have to work and make money and pay Robotnik so that he can repair them when they get all busted and stuff. So he's basically like creating a civilization that he can make money off of.
It's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's some evil shit.
All right.
You're like, usually you're like, Eggman, he's kind of a silly villain, and then you think about it, and you're like, he's kind of fucked up. You're like, that may be too much. Ooh, a letter game.
Ooh, a letter game. I love letters. No, that was some like weird like Mega Man gimmick over there, but I was having none of it. I went left. I know you've been
That's
telling me
some
to
Mega
go
Man
right.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some Capcom bullshit. We out of here. Let's go.
Yeah, Flame Man?
Yeah, is it?
Heat Man.
Oh, no.
Rockman?
No. Oh,
Yeah,
I need to
well,
go up there.
Rockman versus Heat Man.
I need to go up there, but there's no way now because Tails can't carry me up there. He just is not strong enough.
Wow, fuck you.
Oh.
You're just not strong enough,
Now-
Tails.
Now,
Could've been
I
an
mean,
emerald.
we couldn't do a Sonic Mania episode without talking about Sonic 2. That's coming out soon. Sonic the
Came out
movie.
in 1992.
I knew you were going to say that.
93.
Fuck you.
Wait, it was 92.
Aha!
It was 92. Oh, shit.
Do you know anything about Sonic?
No.
First off.
Yeah.
And second off, fuck
Do
you.
you even know anything about Sonic? We're going to have to check you.
We're gonna have to wreck you. Get that.
Eh.
Okay.
No, but
There
seriously,
we go.
guys, if you don't know, we know so much more than everyone else. So much more.
I said this before on the Sonic Adventure stream. I was raised by Sonic himself. Sonic is my
You're
mom.
like, sorry, Mom and
and
Dad.
my dad. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Sonic is a strong,
Oh, no,
independent
the
parent.
Yeah.
Sonic's very good single mother is basically it.
Exactly.
Wait, is Eggman the mother? Oh my god.
Is Eggman my mom?
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 Are you excited for Sonic 2?
I mean, yes. I mean, I wasn't fully offended by the Sonic movie. It's bad, you know, like
It's
you're
not a
like,
good movie. Yeah, I agree. It's
No.
But it's
a great
entertaining.
time, but it's not like film standards. It's not a masterpiece by any means. It's just a good family movie.
It's one of those things that it obviously has flaws. They're like, hey, we have this fast character that runs around. Better put him in a truck for 2 hours doing a road trip movie with James Masterson. And you're like, what?
James Masterson.
Yeah, sorry, what's his fucking name? What's
James
the fucking
Marsden.
actor? Marsden, that's it. Yeah, wrong actor there. That would have been a different movie. But it's one of those things that guy signs up for weird CGI character movies
go.
all the time. Like, he's in Hop and he's in Enchanted. And, like, so many other movies where he's only acting with CGI characters.
All right, let's do that again.
Super weird.
Yeah, no, it's like... It's the
Tails.
same scenes, too.
Okay.
Yeah,
rest
almost-
yourself. Come down. Rest
You've
yourself.
seen that
Okay,
before
calm
where
down.
they, like, put the Hop clip right next to the Sonic clip.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
kind of like,
Like in the truck and
you're like,
shit.
uh-oh.
No.
You're like, did they even
let me
film a new
take
movie?
control of them.
I was lit.
I know. I really need to like go to the right. Tails, where are you at? All right.
Tails. Yes, there you go. Hey,
All right.
Do you remember
we
when they
made it.
killed him in X-Men? Like, just randomly? They're just like, yeah, fucking kill
that,
Cyclops.
to be fair, that might be one of his best movies. You know, like him playing Cyclops. You're like, you know, that's pretty darn good.
I thought you talked about the last one.
Any of them past 2, you're like, oh lord.
Yeah.
No, Days of Future Past is good.
Oh, yeah,
Days
no,
of
no.
Future Past is a good
And I
time.
liked First Class.
Oh yeah,
That's probably one of my favorite
No.
of the X-Men.
Oh yeah, no. First Class is good. First Class is good. I was thinking Wolverine Origins. I was like, wait a minute, no.
Or Wolverine.
Oh lord.
That one
Or,
I
yeah,
fell asleep to.
Wolverine is one of those ones where you're like, this is better. Not
it?
much better, but better. Like, well, it's better than Origins. Origins is awful. You know, they're like, hey, we're gonna put Deadpool in here, but we're gonna take his mouth away, and you're like,
Oh
what?
yeah. Yeah,
fuck?
I've had a lot of qualms with that because it's he is Merc with a mouth, but you took away his mouth.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where you're like, you're being ironic, but you're doing it the first time you're showing off this superhero. What the fuck? Like, we could do this in like movie 3. Why the fuck are we doing this in movie 1? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
what?
Who's gonna think that's like, who's that for? Like, the only people who are gonna know that character are the people who know that he's a Merc with a mouth. Everyone else is like, this character's stupid.
Right, they have no idea where he came from or where he's going.
I mean, I do give them credit for trying to make Deadpool as scary as he probably should be, you know, like, because he's kind of a scary character, you know, like, he's kind of an unkillable mercenary, you know, like, there's lots of great comics like Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, where he gets to really show off how fucking scary Deadpool can be, you know, like, but like, you're like, why are we doing this for the first time we're showing off Deadpool? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird decisions in that movie, that's for sure.
Yeah. But it's like, it's kind of the same problem as like putting Sonic into a car, you know? Like, you're like, it's kind of like the Flash having a Flashmobile. You're like, what the fuck is he gonna use that for? Like,
so is the Merc with a mouth thing, or I don't know why I keep saying that. Is the X-Men appearance of Deadpool canon because it's still Ryan Reynolds?
No,
you
because
mean like in the movie?
Yeah.
Like, is it like technically like in like the movie universe? Well, I guess like it's different universes, right? Or
Yeah,
is it the same
it's different.
universe?
That's
different. Okay, all right. Then.
It's
That
about to
kinda
get
answers my
confusing,
question.
though. You are exactly right. It's about to get confusing because it was a different universe. It was like the Fox X-Men universe, and like that was a different thing than everything else. But they just showed off in the trailer for Multiverse of Madness that Patrick Stewart is playing Professor X in that movie.
Well, is it still like isn't it like a mystery still, or is it basically confirmed that?
Yeah, they haven't shown his face, but you're like, I know Patrick Stewart's voice anywhere. You know, like I watch so much Star Trek. I fucking know.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Patrick Stewart's voice.
The idea is that we don't know what kind of Professor X it is. Like, is it really gonna be the one from those movies?
Right, or is it like he's still playing Professor X, but it's a completely different, like, new one? Okay.
Which I'm sure that's what's gonna happen. But it's funny because like, in the world with No Way Home, the first Marvel movie is now technically Spider-Man 2002. But if we confirm that this is like Patrick Stewart as Professor X from those movies, that means that X-Men is the first MCU movie, which is like, you're like, oh shit. And then that would bring up the weird questions of, does Wolverine Origins count, even though they've kind of already retconned it with the Deadpool movie? You know, like, you're like, wait a minute.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, and we don't even know how Deadpool is going to be introduced in this one.
Yeah,
like,
in the MCU.
Okay,
you're like, come on.
Yeah, like he could be like a whole third appearance, but like they kind of throw his backstories.
Yeah, I would hope that they just kind of like work the films that like the two Deadpool films that recently came out into the universe. Because I mean, I feel like that's already pretty like well established, right?
Yeah, and it seems so different than the other Fox movies, you know, like the other Fox movies didn't have Colossal in it, and they didn't have who's the villain in Deadpool 2? The guy who can just run real fast and go through walls.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut, thank you.
Yeah.
Colossus was in the other
love
X-Men
Juggernaut.
movies.
Oh yeah, but you know, not as good as
What's
this.
the line?
Not as good as this.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
It's one of those things that, like, thank God they did Juggernaut and did him well, because like they didn't do him well before, so it was like, hey, you did it.
Yeah, it was cool to see. I would like to.
But Deadpool 2 is not as good as 1, so you're like,
no, it's like the same jokes over again.
Yeah, it's kind. I don't think it's as bad as like Anchorman 2 sequel-wise.
Correct.
But it's like, it's very similar, where they're like, I saw the first movie, let me write the sequel, and you're like, wait, hold on, did you see the new movie recently? And they're like, no, I'm just gonna do it from memory. And you're like, wait, no, you should watch the other movie. And they're like, nah, I can do it from memory, it's fine. That's how I feel about Anchorman 2. They're like, I saw Anchorman 2 10 years ago. I can totally write the sequel. And you're like, you should probably rewatch it again. They're like, nah, we're just gonna do the same jokes. He'll be good.
Well, I think
He'll be fine.
Anchorman 2, the problem is it's the same idea, but there are no writers. It's the actors being like, oh, I remember that character. I could do something like that.
Oh, yeah. I see where I gotta go.
That's very true. They were probably all improvising it. So it's like, it's just like, yeah, we'll just keep making up the same bullshit.
Yeah, because, you know, there's 2 different versions of Anchorman 1, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And there's several longer versions of Anchorman too.
Yeah.
There's like the uncut, unedited version, which is very long. I don't know if you've ever watched it. It's like 2 hours, and they'll do jokes several times over because they did multiple takes of the joke, but they put all the takes in that 2 hour version.
Yeah,
and you're like,
Yeah.
somebody should have edited this. Like, somebody should have stopped. Like,
where in the first one, it's more like, yeah, they improv so much of that movie is that they cut 2 different like stories out of it.
wow, that's wild.
Yeah.